Hi everyone, it's Coco here, your candy aunt, and today we are going to be making the candy rainbow. Um, the candy rainbow is made with the cubic right angle weave, and it's something that I made several years ago, like I don't know, 8 years ago. It was a pattern that I came up with after learning how to make the right angle weave, and it's been one of my favorite pieces to make. So I'm going to teach you how to make that. We're going to need all the colors of the rainbow. And we can do this with using only red, orange, yellow, or we could use all the colors. So you can customize this and make it look however you want. Okay, I have some elastic here, and I have about 7 feet of this elastic. And just to make it easier for you to follow, I painted one end with some red nail polish. So I hope that's going to make it easier to follow. Okay, let's go. I'm going to start with adding 4 white beads onto the string, and then I'm going to cross. And when I say cross, that means that the string is going to go in opposite directions on the bead. Okay, so this was the last bead that I put on, and the string is going in opposite directions. I'm going to put the string together, and then I'm going to pull this bead all the way down. What's important is that you want the string length to be equal. So when I pull this all the way back up, I want my ends of the string to be about the same because this does shift. So do the best that you can, keep it about the same. And then you have this right here. So this is the square. And when you put all the squares together, you form a cube. Okay. So I'm going to go back up. I have my square. I'm going to go up. And now the pattern is going to be 3, 2, 2, 1. Let's just move this out. Okay. So the pattern is going to be 3, 2, 2, 1. We're going to start with 3. So I'm going to add 3 beads on to the red string. I'm going to cross with the other string. And I'm going to pull down. Okay, so I have something that looks like this right now. So I have 2 squares basically, and they're connected in the middle. So now I'm going to take my red string, and take the red string, and I'm going to pull it through this top bead here. Okay. And that is going to, when you fold it, so I'm going to fold it like this, it's going to form a corner. It's forming like the corner. So this is the beginning of our cube. Okay. On my left string, which is the white end, I'm going to add 2 beads. And I'm going to cross that last bead with the other string. So it kind of looks like this. And then this string, which is the white end, is going to go through this bead next. I'm going to pull it tight like this. So it's this bead right here. Pull the string through. And on the left string, with the red end, I'm going to add 2 beads. And then I'm going to cross, Pull the bead down. Okay, so now I'm at the end. You notice that it kind of looks kind of like a cube. So I'm going to take my red end and I'm going to pull it through this bead and this bead. So I'm going to take the red end and basically I'm combining all these other sides of the cube, of the square. I mean, I'm combining different squares. And when I add one bead and I cross, I'm going to form a cube. So that is my cube. Okay? And let me just quickly mark these beads just so that it's easier for you to see. So let me mark that. I used a Sharpie, but I don't know if the Sharpie is going to wipe off, but we'll try. So these beads up here, they're loose. Okay? They're not, it's open, and I'm going to call these the ones that I marked the top beads. And this is the bottom. Okay? The bottom is closed right now. So this is the top. Okay. Now we're going to make the cloud the side. So I'm going to add one bead. And I'm going to cross. Okay. Now, this is my top bead. And then this is the one directly below it. So again, these are my top beads. It looks like the blue's coming off. So the top bead, but I'm looking at the bead directly below it. And that's where I'm going to pull my string through. So I'm going to take this right string and I'm going to pull it through like this. And then I'm going to take this string, the other string, and I'm going to cross it the other direction like this. So when I do that, it forms a little point, and that point is one side of the cloud. Okay? So these are my top beads that I marked. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the bottom bead. So this is the top, this is the bottom. Okay? So I'm going to pull this right string down through this bead and this bead. Remember, these four are the bottom beads. These four are the top beads. I just flip it upside down. These are the bottom beads. I'm going to take the other string with the red end. I'm going to go down. And across. Ta-da! Okay. Now, I'm going to add a bead. I'm going to add a bead, and I'm going to cross. Okay, I'm going to flip this the other way so the bottom is down. And then here's my top bead right there. The original four that was on top. And I'm going to take the right string, and I'm going to go through the top bead. And I'm going to take the other left string. I'm going to cross it through that top bead. And now I have the cloud. So this is the bottom. This is the cloud. Isn't that cute? And this middle part, that's the cube. That's the cubic right angle, the cube. And we just added two beads on the side to make little pointy ends for the cloud. Okay, so now we're going to make the rainbow. So this is going to be like the rainbow right there. And then we're going to make another cloud. Okay, so on the red string, I'm going to add, let's see, on the red string, we're going to add orange, red, orange. Okay, orange, red, orange. So remember the pattern, we do 3, 2, 2, 1. So this is my 3. And then I'm going to cross through that orange bead like this. Okay, now you see that top bead there? I'm going to take the red end and I'm going to go through that top bead. And now I'm going to add 2 beads. So this one is going to be, let's see, if we're going this way, this is going to be another yellow. This is going to be yellow and green. So yellow and green. It's like Skittles, right? Okay. So I'm going to take my white end. It's going to go through that top bead. And now I'm going to add blue and green. Blue and green. And then here's the last one. I'm going to go through this top bead right there. Remember, I marked them all. That's the top bead and the orange bead. And this one, I'm going to add 1 bead. And this 1 bead is going to be yellow. So that's going to be my pattern for my 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay, so let's start with my 3. So I want to match this side. So on my red end, I'm going to add green, yellow, orange. So I match that. Green, yellow, orange. And I'm going to cross that with the other string like this. Okay. Now holding onto the left string, I'm going to take this right string, which is the red end, and I'm going to go through the red bead, and I'm going to add red and, let's see, red and orange. Okay. Red, orange. Cross. Okay, hold on to the left string, and then with the right string, which is the white end, go through the yellow bead. And this one is going to be yellow and green on the red end, yellow and green. Three, 2, 2, and this one is 1. So I'm going to take my red end, go through the blue, go through the green, and I'm going to add a blue bead here. Okay, so now we finished another cube. So we're going to start a new one. So this one is going to be green, blue, green, green, blue, green on the red end. And then I'm going to cross on that last green bead. Hold on to your left string, and with the red end, go through the yellow bead, like that. And now we're going to add a yellow and the orange to the white side. Yellow and orange. Cross on the orange. I'm going to hold on to the left string, and then with the white end, I'm going to go through the red bead. And let's see, I'm going to add a red and orange. So on the red end, I'm going to add a red and orange. I'm going to cross on the orange. Hold on to the left string. With the right string, the red end, I'm going to go through the yellow and the green. And I'm going to add one bead, which is going to be yellow. Isn't this pretty? These rainbows are so satisfying to make because they're so pretty. Okay, so on my red end, I'm going to add a orange, yellow, and green. And I'm going to cross. Hold the left string. With the right string, the red string, it's going to go through the blue bead. And then I'm going to add a blue and a green to the white string. I'm going to cross. Hold the left string. And then with the right string, the white end, we're going to go through the yellow. And then we're going to go yellow-orange on the red string. Yellow-orange. And cross. Okay, looks like we are at the end here. Let's hold on to the left string. And then my red end is going to go through the red and the orange. And I'm going to add a red bead. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so this one is going to be a mini rainbow. So this is going to be my last cube that I'm going to make. So let me just check it one more time. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do orange, white, orange. And I'm going to cross on the orange. And I'm adding the white here because this is where my cloud is going to be. So hold on to the left string. With your right string, the red, I'm going to go through the yellow. Okay, and then I'm going to add a white and a green. Cross. Okay, hold on to the left. With my right string, which is the white, I'm going to go through the blue. And then I'm going to add a white and a green on the red string, white, and the green. And then for this last bit, I'm going to pull the red string through the yellow and the orange. And I'm going to add a white bead. And I'm going to cross. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to finish the cloud here. So what I'm going to do, red string, I'm going to add 3 white beads, cross, with the red string, go through that white bead. We're going to add 2 white beads. Hold your left string with the white end, go through the white bead. The left end, the red string, go add 2 white beads. And then here at the end, with the red end, I'm going to go through this white bead and then this white bead here. Okay. And I'm going to close that with 1 bead and I'm going to cross. Okay, perfect. So I want the string to end up here on the red side. So what I'm going to do, these are the end pieces are, you see how they're loose right now? So I have to close that up. So my white end is going to go here. And here. So the string went through this, and then the left string is going to go through this and this. And across, cross that bead. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So we're going to add a bead here because you notice that there's that piece sticking out right there. So we're going to add one right here. Okay, because that's the top. So let's add a bead and cross. Okay, and then we're going to go through this white bead here. So this string is going to go through one direction. The other string, the left string, is going to go other direction. We're going to cross, pull the string, and here we have this part of the cloud. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do, we have to get to the other side. So what I'm going to do, this string, the red string, I'm going to go through. The red string is coming out of this bead, okay? So I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to go through this down to the side, and then it's going to go here. Because I want this string to come out of this top bead here, okay? Opposite of this, okay? So this string here, oops, okay, we're back here. This string is going to go through 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to add a bead and I'm going to cross. Add a bead and cross. And then this is going to come out from this white bead there. So I'll pull the string through that white bead. Same with this other string, go the other way, cross through that bead, and we are done. Our final step is we want to make it curl like this, okay? So the way that we do that is I'm going to take this string here and I'm going to go up through these green beads. I'm also going to go through this white bead here at the end, the one with the blue mark on it. Okay, and now this other string, I'm going to go through these green beads as well on the other side. Actually, in order to hide the string, I'm going to take this other string and I'm going to go up. So back up, because I'm going to make my knot right in the middle. So I'm going to pull these two strings together like this. Pull it tight. And when you pull it, it's going to curve like that and make a little mini rainbow. And I'm going to tie it together. Tie it. Make sure it has a nice little curve here. Perfect. And then I'm going to make sure it's really secure. I'm going to cut this and apply some clear nail polish. The clear nail polish is going to secure the knot so that it doesn't unravel. Okay. So let's cut it. I'm going to apply it to the knot. I'm applying it to like the thread that I cut to, just so that that doesn't unravel either. And this is my final rainbow. This is the mini version. So if I wanted to make a bigger version, I would have added one more row. So let me show you that right now. So this is the mini. I have one more here. That's the bigger version. So this one, I added an extra one more extra cube up on top. So this one's a little bigger than that one. So this one makes a different shape when you put it together. And for this one, instead of using all the colors, I did all red. And then on the side, I did orange. And then on the bottom, I did all yellow. So this one gives it a little bit of a different color. So let me just tie this together so you can see what it looks like. And again, this is the exact same thing as this, but I added an extra cube right here. So I went one more layer, one more row up, just to make it a little bit bigger. And I wanted to show you oops, it's like I'm tying it. Oh, I'm tying it in the wrong place. Uh-oh, let's take it off. I forgot a bead right here. The string is so short. Okay, one more time. There you go. Okay. Make the curve. Tie the knot. Secure it. Let's put some nail polish. There we go. So this one was one layer more than this one. So notice that the shape is slightly different. And then I use different colors. I've made these before where I've made them even bigger. I've also used like bigger size pony beads on the bottom and smaller pony beads on the top, and that kind of gives it a really cute look. These also look really cute with like the sparkly translucent pony beads. But yeah, this has a lot of color combinations you can do. You're not limited to this. This is a fun piece to make. See how the tension here is a little bit weird because I had such a short string. So I pulled really tightly, which messed up the tension here. So make sure that you have a lot of string, extra string to work with, or else this is going to happen. And if you have a good amount of string, you'll have a nice balanced cubic right angle weave. But if you don't have enough string, it's going to look like this. For the rainbow, I really like using the 25-pound fishing line, just so that I don't see all these white strings in there. I think the fishing line also gives it a really good structure. So I do like working with fishing line. Don't use the smaller fishing line, like the 20-pound or the 15-pound, because then your rainbow is going to be really squishy and you're not going to want that. But I mean, if that's all you have, that's what you have. But I do recommend the 25-pound fishing line is really good. And this elastic is pretty good too, if you don't mind seeing this. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope that you were able to follow it. I tried to go really slow for you guys. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.